and welcome back to Contemporary Mama. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving, but now that it's done, my holiday content is coming at you full force. So I thought a great way to kick off the holiday season would be to do some baking and holiday crafting, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. I'm gonna start out with 2 holiday baking recipes that I make every single year, and these are really special recipes because one of them comes from my dear friend Jackie, the other one comes from my friend Casey's mother, Betsy. She used to make this recipe for us when we were in college, so I've been having it for a really long time, and I continue to make it every single year. So I'm super excited to share these recipes with you, and I also am really excited to share this DIY holiday centerpiece. All the supplies came from the Dollar Tree, so it's super affordable, and I hope you'll give it a try. So I'm getting started with this holiday saltine bark. This is so good, and it's so easy to make. It only takes about 10 minutes. So I'm starting by preheating my oven to 400 degrees before I grab a small saucepan and heat that up on medium-low heat. In the saucepan, I'm going to add a cup of brown sugar as well as 2 sticks of butter, and I'm gonna let that melt together.
What a feeling.
Now, while the butter and sugar are melting, I'm gonna grab a baking tray and line it with foil. I'm gonna give it a really good spray with some nonstick spray before I grab a box of saltines. You're gonna wanna use about 1 sleeve of the saltines and line it on your baking tray.
It's time for Christmas, and Christmas is my favorite time of year. It's beginning to look like all my wishes are coming true. That's why
So you want to be patient with your butter and sugar mixture. You want to wait until it is thickened up and starts to pull away from the pot. Now that your mixture has thickened up, you're going to pour it over your saltine crackers and just spread it out so that they're evenly coated.
I've been busy decking the halls. I've been kind to big and small, and now it's time to have a merry holiday. What a feeling.
Now you're just gonna pop this into your preheated oven for 5 minutes.
When it's time for Christmas, let's sing a carol and we'll bring.
After 5 minutes, just pull it out of the oven, let it sit for about a minute before you grab a bag of chocolate chips. You're gonna dump the chocolate chips all over the saltine crackers and then either wait a minute and let them melt, or what I do is I like to pop it back in the oven for a minute or 2 just to help them melt before you smooth it all out.
I guess that spring and summer, they're all fine, but I've been waiting for the season that's mine. So let it come, yeah, let it come.
Now comes the fun part where you can decorate it, and you can get as creative with this as you want with any sort of toppings that your heart desires. We are just keeping it simple today, and I'm having my son help me decorate it with this jar of various types of green and red sprinkles.
I can see the snowflakes fall, I can hear the sleigh bells call. They're saying it's time to have a merry.
I like to pop it in the freezer for about an hour, let it get really cold, and then all you need to do is break it into pieces and peel the foil off the back before you start to dig in.
Holiday, what a feeling, now it's time for Christmas. And Christmas is my favorite time of year. It's beginning to look like all my wishes are coming true. That's why I cheer. I've been busy.
Next, I'm putting a little holiday spin on these Oreo Truffles. These are a no-bake dessert, so they're perfect for any time of year. To get started, you need a package of Oreos, and yes, I'm using the knockoff version from Aldi. They still worked great. You're going to dump them in your food processor and let that blend up until they're really finely ground.
Decking the halls, I've been kind to big and small, and now it's time.
After your cookies are all crumbled, you want to dump it into a really big bowl, and then you are going to grab 1 package of cream cheese. You're going to want to make sure that this has sat out for a little while so that it's softened a little bit. I find it easier to break it into chunks and just get in there with my hands and work it in. I've tried in the past to use a spoon, it just doesn't work. You really need to get in there with your hands and get messy.
Time to have a merry holiday. What a feeling when it's time for Christmas. Let's sing a carol and we'll bring it here. Let's sing a carol and we'll...
Now that you have your mixture all put together, you can grab a tray and line it with parchment paper so that it won't stick. Then you're going to want to roll out your dough into small little truffle-sized balls. These are so rich and decadent. You really don't want to make them too big.
Here, let's sing a carol and we'll bring it.
Come joining us all, the feeling is here today. Come on now, let's go, caroling through the snow all day.
Once your truffles are all rolled out into balls, you're going to want to stick them into a fridge for 15 to 20 minutes and let them chill. Around the Christmas holidays, I like to top mine with crushed candy canes, so I'm just pounding them here so that I can use it as a topping later on.
We've been good, but we can last.
After my truffles have chilled for 15 to 20 minutes, I'm going to grab a big bag of chocolate chips and start working on melting them. I do it in my microwave. I use 40-second increments, stirring in between so it doesn't burn, but if you have a double boiler, that would work perfectly. Then I'm just going in one by one with 2 spoons and coating the truffles before placing them on the parchment paper to harden.
Hurry Christmas, hurry now. I can't wait to see what's under the Christmas tree for you and me. Oh, little bear toys that cuddle and woo, dinosaurs, boats, and kitty cats too. Santa Claus is coming. I know that Santa Claus is coming.
Once all your truffles have been coated with melted chocolate, I'm going to sprinkle on those crushed candy canes to give it a really fun holiday feel. Of course, you could use chopped nuts, more Oreo crumbs, sprinkles, anything you want. Then just set them back into the fridge until they're hardened.
Wake up with a smile, the feeling is right
Now that my desserts are all ready, I'm going to get started on this gorgeous holiday centerpiece. This is all from the Dollar Tree, so it's super affordable and I love how it turned out. So you are definitely going to need some florals. Again, I got these fake flowers from the Dollar Tree. I got about 10 pieces, but if you wanted to use real flowers, some red roses would look absolutely gorgeous. You need a low vase, either square or circular would work, as well as a pretty sturdy rubber band and 2 to 3 packages of candy canes.
Magic in the air, 'cause something is waiting for me. Oh, I've been good, but I can let.
My flowers were just a tad too tall for the vase, so I'm just bending the ends so that they won't stick up too much before arranging them in the vase.
Hurry Christmas, hurry now. I can't wait to see what's under the Christmas tree for you and me. Oh, little bad toys that cuddle and woo, dinosaurs, boats, and kitty cats too. Santa Claus is coming. I know that Santa Claus is coming. Oh, little bad toys that cuddle and woo, dinosaurs.
Whoops, I forgot to mention before I arranged the flowers, I did place that elastic band around the vase, and now I am just going to tuck in the candy canes so that they cover the perimeter of the vase.
And kitty cats too. Santa Claus is coming. I know that Santa Claus is coming. Santa is coming.
Now this ribbon I also got at the dollar store, so I am going to cut a big piece of that and wrap it around so that it covers the elastic band. You definitely don't want to see that tacky elastic band, so I'm just going to tie that into a nice bow. And voila, there you have it. The centerpiece is done. It only took me about 10 minutes and probably about $15. So I love how it turned out. I can't wait to show you how I display this in my upcoming holiday clean and decorate.
I know Santa is coming. Oh.
So I really hope that you enjoyed this video and the start of my Christmas content. You are going to want to make sure that you are subscribed with your notification bell turned on, because you're not going to want to miss what is coming up. Kids gift guide, men and women gift guide, teacher gift ideas, Christmas dinner, holiday clean and decorate with me, holiday house tour. Seriously, it is all happening in the next 2 weeks. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up if you did, and I'm going to see you on Monday with a brand new video. Bye!
Oh, snow is falling down, all the colored lights lighting up this town.